everyone, and welcome back to the Losers Lounge podcast here. Wherever you're listening, whatever you're listening on, we hope you are doing fantastic. In fact, we're actually recording this episode on, well, for the remainder of the crew, Christmas Day, and for myself, Boxing Day. So we hope everyone has had an incredible festive season. Oh, I'll tell you, it can be a lot, but it's always so much fun. And it's also so much fun when you go to pay-per-view to look forward to, and of course we do, as we have Worlds End. AEW Worlds End. Oh, yes. I'll tell you, this card is looking fantastic, and I think it's safe to say it is going to be a fantastic show, but of course, we can't do it alone here, so of course, we gotta start with the introductions here. First things first, the OG of, well, regulars, OG of OG, one of our closest buddies here, that of course being the heelest of Balors, HeelBalor.
Merry Christmas, ladies and gentlemen. The heelest of Balors is back on the UBS of the Tubes, the Losers Lounge podcast to discuss AEW Worlds End. This is actually a first for us because we have never recorded the podcast on the festive holidays, so this is the first of many, guarantee you. But it's great to be back. Christmas was pretty good to me and my family. Hope it was great to you guys as well out there. And God, I can't wait to talk about some professional wrestling with All Elite Wrestling.
Oh yeah, it is looking fantastic. And of course, our last one to introduce here for today, of course, he is the Skull King, Beast Mode 9000.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, guys, gals, and non-binary pals, it is I, the Skull King, Beast Mode 9000, back here on the Losers Lounge podcast, and I would say Merry Christmas, but Merry Beastmas, ladies and gentlemen. I'm rocking my Merry Beastmas sweater, and I am indeed a little ho-ho-ho, if you get my drift. But I am here, this little ho-ho-ho is here to talk about AEW Worlds, and the card looks fucking stacked all the shit, and I cannot wait to talk about it with you gents here today.
Oh yes, it is going to be fantastic. Before any of you guys ask in the comments, I myself have had a fantastic Christmas, so yeah, but guys, World's End, quite a stacked card we've got here, so I think we're gonna start things off with the only sort of non-tournament, non-title sort of match here, and that of course being Darby Allin versus Gabe Kidd, or as Defiant Wrestling and WCPW folks probably know him as Gabriel Kidd. I'm surprised we haven't really talked about Gabriel Kidd here on the podcast, because I'll tell you folks, he has had one hell of a year. And of course, Darby Allin is Darby Allin, one of the craziest men around. So you put those two together, ooh, we might be seeing some magic here today. So, Beast, I'll start with you. What do you make of Darby Allin versus Gabe Kidd?
You know, I've been a fan of Gabriel Kidd since WCPW, since What Culture Pro Wrestling, with his tag team with Prince Amin. Gabriel Kidd has always impressed me, but he's really impressed me since he went to New Japan, shaved his head, turned heel. I love me some Gabe Kidd. I think he's uberly talented. I think he's got talent for days. And Darby Allin, well, we all know how we feel about Darby Allin. Darby is a mad lad. I know my mom, shouts out to Mama Beast out there. I know that she's going to be watching this match very closely because she is a huge Darby Allin mark, and I can't say I blame her. Darby Allin fucking rules. In a perfect world, I would have this open the show. Give them fucking 30 minutes and just kill each other, man. Like, just bell to bell, beat the piss out of each other. Like, that's what I want to see. And I, in a way, I hate to start the pod like this, but I also love to start the pod like this because, hey, it's Christmas. And what's my prediction? Say the line, Bart. Yes. Indubiously. Just sign me the fuck up. Again, 30 minutes. Just let them kill each other, man. And I really couldn't care who wins. I know that sounds bad, but like in a good way, I couldn't care, right? Because it's Darby Allin and Gabe Kidd. All I want is just a great match, and I just don't care who goes over. I'm going to be entertained either way, and I just want to see a great match, and just, yes, sign me up. Yes, Danielson style.
I mean, two crazy men going after each other? Oh, you obviously are in for a treat with that. And, HeelBalor, I'll go with you next. Who have you got between Darby Allin and Gabe Kidd?
My first exposure to Gabe Kidd was at Wrestle Kingdom this year against Kenny Omega, and from what I saw, this dude is insane. Holy crap, this dude is insane. I remember people tell me a little bit. I'm like, he's like a mix of Jon Moxley and like 2009 Randy Orton. He's just insane. And yeah, they're not lying because this dude is legit insane. And his style is just crazy, and his style is very stiff and just that's pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. Darby Allin, like I said, is Darby Allin. Like you guys have been saying, Darby puts his bottom line, do whatever the heck he wants. And I think this match could be very fun. I'm a beast. I would open the show with this. I think it'd be pretty fun. Who am I gonna go with? I'm with Darby Allin. Why not? I think Darby Allin could win this.
Ooh, that's an interesting way to look at it for sure. For me, I actually remember, like, the first time I saw Gabe Kidd was in WCPW/Defiant. And let me tell you, he's definitely grown as a competitor since then. Like, he has shown so much over the last few years that, like, he is impressed. And this has been Gabe's year. Like, I don't think he's won any titles or stuff this year. I'm not exactly sure. I haven't kept up too much with what's going on down in New Japan, but what I do know is that Gabe is a dangerous man, and whoever messes with him, they're done for. So, Darby, I wish you the best of luck with this one. And well, I think he's actually got there, because it's Darby Allin. Like, it's the last pay-per-view of the year. I mean, you gotta give a feel-good win for someone like Darby, because Darby, he has went through the thick of it. He has went through so much these past few months. I mean, from being taken out of the C2 to getting injured and such, from all the Mount Everest stuff, and it's like, you gotta feel bad for Darby at times. You really do. So, give him the feel-good win. Give Darby the victory. Hey, anybody deserves it. And honestly, like, let's hope 2026 will truly be Darby's year, because, man, I'm still waiting for them to give him that world title run. Like, I thought it was going to be this year, but it didn't happen. So hopefully 2026 will finally be Darby's year, but who knows for sure. But these next matches, we are very excited about these next matches. By the time of the podcast airing, Collision would have most likely aired, but we're recording this before Collision, so, ooh, tape show syndrome, ooh, sorry, but still, we gotta talk about the C2, cause, my goodness, this year's C2 has been fantastic. The Continental Classic, it's such a great addition to AEW's lineup that, honestly, having it be a year-round thing is a smart idea. This is just fantastic. I mean, if you like the G1-style tournaments, then it's more G1-style action. So, there you go. So, let's get to the semifinals here, and, these are some big ones. We'll start things off with, I think, the more interesting out of the two. It is Kyle Fletcher, representing the Don Callis family, taking on Jon Moxley. Oh yes, Fletcher and Moxley have had interesting years, I'd say, from Fletcher truly becoming the man he said he is, the Proto Star, to Jon Moxley.
Proto Star!
Yes. Proto Star, to Jon Moxley leading his faction to dominance before it's all come crumbling down for him. So, this is gonna be quite an interesting one here. HeelBalor, I'll go with you first. What do you make of the first of our C2 matches?
It's looking good, man. I always look forward to the Continental Classic every year. At first, when they announced the concept, I was a bit sketchy, I'm not gonna lie. But they've really been proving their worth with that. And, it's kind of like the G1 tournament, which being a New Japan fan, that's kind of a little hard to get into a little bit at times. But kind of reminds me of the G1 a little bit. It's their own Continental twist, and they've managed to handle it very well. And it's really been fun. I've really been enjoying it, and there are a lot of twists and turns, but I've really been enjoying it so far.
Ooh, I tell you, man, it has been pretty great so far. So, what do you make of Fletcher versus Moxley Day, HeelBalor?
This is gonna be fun. Obviously, happy belated birthday, obviously, to Kyle Fletcher, proto star, birthday star, whatever you call him. We're going to put that on a shirt, probably, ladies and gentlemen. There you go. We'll probably get copyright from AEW. I don't know. I think it's going to be a fun match. The downfall of Jon Moxley has been pretty fun ever since he lost the world title at All In. He's been losing, tapping, losing, tapping, falling over, tapping, losing, bleeding, and tapping. There's a lot of tapping involved.
Mostly bleeding.
Meanwhile, Kyle Fletcher just lost. Yeah, mostly bleeding, pretty much. Yeah, mostly bleeding. He's mostly been bleeding buckets everywhere. Fletcher, he just lost the TNT Championship to Mark Briscoe. And definitely he's in line for the World Championship down the road, probably next year, guarantee you. Kyle Fletcher's the future. And again, this is where, Mox, you're going to lose again because I'm going with the proto-star, Kyle Fletcher, to get the win.
Proto-star!
Proto-star! Let's go, Fletcher.
Proto-star!
Oh, yeah.
You better let him go next. He's going to start proto-starring out here.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, and you were talking about a t-shirt, bro? No, what we gonna put on a t-shirt is gonna be a picture of me doing a cosplay of Kyle Fletcher, and it's gonna say porno star. Is that porno star? Yeah.
Oh my god. Beast, what do you make of Moxley versus Fletcher?
Not only do I love the Continental Classic, I am also, like HeelBalor, a huge fan of the G1 style tournament. Big New Japan fan. I still watch it occasionally, but man, I love me some like New Japan from like 2014 to like 2019, even 2020. That was a very special time in New Japan Pro Wrestling. So I do appreciate that AEW, I think, is trying to get more like the same feel with their own style of the G1 and like that style of wrestling that was popular in New Japan at that time. So I really do fuck heavy with that. As for the match, man, I do love me some Kyle Fletcher. And Jon Moxley has soured on me a little bit because of the whole Death Rider stuff, but he's fine. But man, I gotta go with the proto-star, Kyle Fletcher. Dude, he's gonna win this whole fucking tournament. Like, that's, hate to, blow my load on a pick early, but I think Kyle Fletcher is winning the entire tournament, which will come into my predictions later on. Like I said, kind of blowing my load a little bit early here, but I do think Kyle Fletcher is winning the entire C2. 1,000 fucking %, dude. He has to. If he doesn't, I will be shocked. But for this semifinal and for the final as well, I got Kyle Fletcher, 100%. Proto-star! And I'm the porno-star!
Oh, God. I mean,
thank God we're not monetized on YouTube.
Oh, yeah.
Lyle Fuckcher?
Wow, flashlight.
No, that's my fucking stripper name. I'm Lyle Fleshlight. That's me.
Oh, true.
Oh, God. Well, for me, when it comes to the C2 in this match, honestly, I bloody love me the C2. I think it was one of the best additions AEW could have ever made, and I think they have been doing a fantastic job introducing the tournament, making it feel prestigious, and yeah, so far, it's holding up pretty well. Fletcher and Moxley, my goodness, this is gonna be fantastic. I mean, Moxley, he's been having an interesting C2. Like, he's pretty much like fighting from beneath, pretty much. He needs this more than anything else, and he has proven that fact every single time. So I am very excited to see how that plays out for him. Of course, Kyle Fletcher, he has had an amazing year. He really has. And honestly, I really could... Honestly, this might be a bold prediction to make, but I think 2027, if AEW runs like... If AEW can get like a better TV deal in Australia and run a stadium show in like Melbourne or Sydney sort of thing, Fletcher's winning the AEW title at that show. He's winning the world title there in 2027 because, goddamn it, I've just got a good feeling on that. Whether it be like all in Melbourne or all in Sydney.
1,000% agree. Oh, babe. Base Sydney Sweeney Scotland style Lyle Fogter.
Oh, God. Seriously, though, this match is going to be fantastic. And, yeah, I've got Kyle Fletcher winning this one. I think it just makes a lot of sense for Fletcher to get the win. It just does. Like, the overall story, it makes sense for Kyle to get it. And you know what? I'm going to add something extra to this. I think the Death Riders are going to finally betray Moxley. I think that's how we see Fletcher win.
They need to, because, please, it's been a long time coming. This been need to happen. Like, please.
Like, the story has made so much sense, so, like, with the C2, for that to be the point where Moxley finally gets kicked out of the Death Riders. Who would become the leader at that point? I don't blame no, but honestly,
Probably Claudio.
Yeah, it's either going to be Claudio or Marina. I mean,
oh, joy. Yeah. Oh, joy.
Yeah, but honestly, like...
I mean, you could do Gabe Kid.
Ooh.
Sure, you could do Gabe Kid.
I wouldn't mind that.
Then you got Wheeler Yuta.
Oh, yeah, Yuta.
They're going to put some bullshit in poor Wheeler Yuta. Pac could be pretty good.
Here's the thing. I don't hate Wheeler Yuta. I just don't think he's very strong on promos in AEW.
He's not. He's not.
Yeah, and I like Wheeler Yuta. I just don't think he's... I just don't think he's a really strong promo guy. I don't think he could hold it as the leader.
Yeah, he'd be more like the sort of silent type muscle, I guess. Just like
Pac.
Oxley a Pac. Yeah, true Pac.
Like have him and Pac as the silent fucking muscle, dude. Like, I don't know. Like if we're gonna kick Moxley out of the Death Riders, which absolutely I agree with Will and Taylor, 1,000%, yes, you need to. If you're gonna keep the stable, which I honestly don't think you should, but if you're gonna, Gabe Kid?
True.
Ooh, that could be interesting.
He's the strongest one on the stick, and he really has that. I in a way, I hate to use the word, but he really has that aura about him, right? Like he could be a strong leader.
Yeah.
True.
Like he really could. He really damn could. Oh man, but if you thought that C2 match was exciting with like all the potential of betrayal and everything, oh, this next one might have a fair shit of betrayal on its own, because it's the other semifinal, and this is the big one, the match everybody has been asking for. It is Konosuke Takeshita versus Kazuchika Okada. Pump this shit into my veins, folks. This is going to be something special.
Give him an hour.
Yeah.
Give him the entire show.
Fuck, please. fuck the other 7 matches, dude.
Like, honestly, this match is something special, folks. It really is, because you've got 2 of the absolute best in the game in this match. And, like, oh, man. Like, we talk about the C2 being, like, the modern-day G1. This is, like, modern-day sort of Okada-Omega, or, like, Tanahashi versus Okada. Like, this is huge. This is a big deal. This feels something special. So, Beast, I gotta ask you, what do you make of Takeshita versus Okada?
You know, I think Takeshita, number one, should come out with the IWGP Heavyweight Championship around his waist. Abso-fucking-lutely. Really, like, if he doesn't, that's fine, but, like, subconsciously, like, if he does, it really, like, puts that in your subconscious as, like, oh, this is a huge, like, champion versus champion match, you know? Like I said, man, give him all the fucking time in the world, dude. And I'm not gonna go with another yes. I'm not. Because I think I know who's winning this. Again, give him all the time in the world, but at the end of it, when the dust settles, the Rainmaker will stand tall. Kazuchika Okada will go into the finals, and the commentary will be like, oh my God, will he or won't he? This will be huge for Okada. You know, one of the top players, one of the top prospects, one of the top wrestlers, not only in the world modern day, but in the world back in 2016, 2017, and 2018 in New Japan Pro Wrestling. He ruled the world. Can he go coast to coast in the Continental Classic and successfully defend his Continental Championship against Kyle Fletcher in the finals? We'll get to that. That's where I think they should go, and that's where I think they will go. I got Kyle Fletcher winning whoa, I just had a stroke. Kyle Fletcher winning his semifinal match, and Kazuchika Okada winning his semifinal match in the finals. For the Continental Championship, Kazuchika Okada versus the Proto Steer, Kyle Fletcher.
Oh, that sounds incredible to hear there, Beast. HeelBalor, I'll go with you next. Who have you got between Takeshita and Okada?
Honestly, Beast put it pretty well right there. Everything you said, that was pretty good. Me, I'm very torn. I'm fine with either one winning. I'm gonna go with which match do I want to see more? Fletcher or Okada? Or I want to see Fletcher. I mean, we've already seen that one, but I want to do it again. But I want to see Fletcher versus Takeshita. God, this is a hard one. This is a really hard one to choose. God, this is so hard. Both matches be so much fun. I'm gonna go with Takeshita to win. I don't know. I want to see Takeshita and Fletcher. I think Takeshita's gonna be Okada, and we'll get Fletcher and Takeshita in the finals. Now, who's gonna win that one? We'll get to that in a bit. But I'm going with Takeshita to beat Okada.
Ooh, good thinking there.
I'm not gonna front, Will. I also want Takeshita and Fletcher. I think that match is gonna happen for the AEW World Title at some point down the line when Fletcher has held the title for a little bit, and then we're gonna get Takeshita, who hopefully maybe will still be IWGP Heavyweight Champ at that point. So Takeshita will beat Kyle Fletcher for the AEW title, and he'll be double champ, IWGP Heavyweight Champ, and AEW World Champ. That's just where I think they should head.
God, yes.
Which
I'd be down for it.
Yes, I need that in my life so bad, bro. Takeshita rules.
Give me. He's great.
Oh my God, that is some good thinking there. I really love you thinking there with that idea for sure. With me, I am so excited for this match. I mean, we know the both of them can put on incredible matches. Like, we've seen it time after time again. Even when they're teaming up, they can put on some incredible stuff. But one-on-one, facing each other, this is the match we've all been waiting for. This is the match that everyone's been asking for. A lot of people were thinking, oh, this is going to be the final. But the semi-final? That is insane. That is a big deal. And it brings up so much potential here. Like, do you give it to Takeshita and have him take on Fletcher there in a bit of a battle of, like, who's the future top of the Callis family and who's going to get kicked out sort of thing? Or would it be Okada versus Fletcher, who truly is the top dog? Oh, this is a hard one. This is an actual hard one, but I've got Okada. I've got Okada winning clean. I think, don't get me wrong, I would love to see Takeshita versus Fletcher. I think that match would be amazing, but as B said, I think they should hold it off. Hold it off. until, because I imagine Fletcher in 2027 is going to win the belt in Australia, the AEW belt. I think hold off to do that match until they do I don't know if they should do it in Japan or the UK for when they do that match, but 2027 I think would be a good point to do that.
I don't give a fuck where they do it. They could do it in my fucking backyard, bro, for all I care. Just, I need that match in my life.
Please.
Yeah. Oh, man. But, I mean, we've discussed overall who we think is going to get to the final, so I guess we should discuss about the potentials for who we think would win the final. Because, well, we have our clear picks for a final. I mean, we know what we're looking for. We know what sort of finals we want to see. So, HeelBalor, I'll go with you first. Who would you like to win the final of the Cornell Classic?
Kyle Fletcher. Kyle fucking Fletcher. That's who. He's worked it. He's worked hard. The TNT Championship. Shaved his head. The freaking rivalry with Billy Goat. This dude has it. And I became a big fan of this dude this year. The match with Hangman at All Out. It's probably my favorite match of the year. But Fletcher has had this year in the palm of his hands. And if he is not world champion by the end of this decade, if he's not world champion in this decade in general, then AEW are doing something terribly wrong, in my opinion. He's got it. He's got the look. He's got the skill. He has the mic work. He's got everything. He knows how to sell. He knows how to work. He knows it all. He's got it all. Give him the win. Give him the Continental Classic. I'm going with Fletcher.
Oh, man. I mean, they've got 4 years to give Fletcher the world title, so I think they can get it done before then. Beast, who do you think, in your overall sort of picks there for the final, who do you think's gonna win the final? I mean, you already said, but can you give, more explanation of how you think it's gonna go?
1000% I can. Before I get to that real quick, I did just want to say, it is very odd to me that they have unified the Continental and International titles, and now they've split them back up. So maybe for them to be split up again. That was weird. AEW, please stop. That was odd. You wasted all that money on a new fucking title for fucking nothing. And
Pretty much.
I don't know. Yeah, that was odd.
Yeah.
Don't do that shit again. Stop it. Hey, Michael Jordan style. Stop it. Get some help. No,
they've got
don't do
too
that
many
again.
belts. They've got too many bloody belts.
They do.
For sure.
They just brought in women's tag belt. We'll talk about later, yeah. But goddamn.
Yeah, that whole unified shit, and now they're probably gonna split. I don't know. That was odd. It just anyway. Neither here nor there. Just don't do that again. Number 2, the final that I predict, like I said, is Kazuchika Okada, the Rainmaker, versus the Bruno Star, Kyle Fletcher. Now, if I am correct with Okada and Takeshita going long, Okada would be going into this match tired because it would be later in the show. He'd be going into it possibly hurt. He'd be going into it exhausted. And Okada, as much as of a workhorse as he is, and as much of a top name in Japan and in AEW that he is, he's old. Not old in general, but old in the wrestling world. And I mean, goddamn, dude, he's worked the strong style for over 10 years now, and that shit takes a toll on your fucking body. So he's going into this match tired. I don't want Okada to get a lot of offense in this match. I want him to get some. I don't want a lot. Because if Okada and Takeshita goes long, Okada should not get a lot of offense in because he's going to have trouble catching his breath. I want that to be the story in this final, is that Okada is fighting and scratching and clawing, not just to beat Kyle Fletcher, but within himself, because he's like, come on, I know I can do this, but I'm hurting. And he's breathing heavy. And he's getting some offense in, but it's not a lot. And Kyle Fletcher's cutting him off at every fucking point because Fletcher's younger, he's faster, he's hungrier, and he's stronger. And in the end, Okada can't get the job done. Okada goes for one last ditch effort. He goes for one more Rainmaker. Maybe he hits the spinning tombstone, but you can see he is tired. He almost falls to his knees, but he picks up Kyle Fletcher, goes for one more Rainmaker, but he can't do it. And Fletcher fastly ducks underneath, hits him with a super kick, pile drives him on his fucking head, hits a brainbuster. Hits a second brainbuster, gets him on the top rope, hits a brainbuster on the top rope, and Kyle Fletcher is like, fuck it. Why not? Picks him up, and it's a Rainmaker of his own. 1, 2, 3. That match would probably, I want it to go like 15 maybe. And I want the story afterwards of Kyle Fletcher beating Kazuchika Okada, for the announcers to be like, man, Okada gave it all he had. But it just was not enough to beat the Protostar. Kyle Fletcher holds the titles aloft and leaves Okada in the center of the ring, and the commentary is really like, man, we hope Okada's okay. Okada, he's really put his body through it over these past, 10 or 15 years. He's really been put through the ringer in the ring. He's laid it all out for you fans, whether it's in New Japan, whether it was his, small stint in TNA, whether it's here in AEW, he has really been put through the ringer, and we just hope he's okay. And Okada staggers back to his feet and looks around at the crowd and kind of has this look in his eyes of, I don't know what to do anymore. Maybe this is it. I feel like after that, you could lead for a few years in long-term storytelling from 2027 until 2030 for 3 years. Draw this son of a bitch out. And Okada is really toiling within himself of, should I retire? Should I hang it up because I lost the Continental title? I feel like I'm losing myself. I feel like I'm breaking down because of the wrestling style that I've wrestled for so long. Should I just hang it up and call it good? Or should I stick it out? And over those 3 years, Okada ends up having some heart-to-hearts with himself. He sees some old rivals in Kenny Omega and the Young Bucks. Maybe Naito comes through. Maybe even after his retirement with Tanahashi's last match with Okada. Because Tanahashi's having his final match against Okada. Maybe we could see Tanahashi come into AEW for just like a segment and be like, hey man, you were my last opponent. I have major fucking respect for you. We're rivals, but I really think of you as a friend. And I know you can do this. I've got your back. And Okada can go on this redemption arc in a way in these next 3 years of him trying to recapture what he once was. And I feel like in 2030, have it come to a crescendo at the end of the year in 2030, like how we're at the end of the year here in 2025 at World's End, Okada's retirement match. I don't know who it would be against, but I feel like that, because it's the end of the world for Okada. It's the end of his world. And I feel like if you draw that out and this be the starting point, would be fan-fucking-tastic. And maybe you could really go all the way with it and have it become full circle and have it be Kyle Fletcher be the one to retire Okada in 2030. Again, just draw it the fuck out, man. 3 years. That's what I would do, and have this be the starting point of the downfall, I guess, but also the self-turmoil and maybe the start of the road to retirement for the Rainmaker. And have that be the start where Kyle Fletcher beats him for the Continental title here at the end of the C2.
My goodness, Beast, you've done it again!
Oh, son of a bitch, he's done it again!
Mr. knows what he's talking about, ladies and gentlemen.
Jesus Christ, it's Jason Beast instead of Jason Bourne. That sucked. Cut that out. I'm just kidding. Don't cut that out. You don't have to. But that sucked. That was bad. That is ass.
Seriously, though, I love you thinking there. That is some smart thinking when it comes to that, for sure. Man, it's gonna be hard to top what you've got, Beast, but I can try. I can at least try, because honestly, I think the final I've got here with Okada versus Fletcher, I think that is going to be an incredible match. These two can go. And I mean, obviously, a little bit of national pride for me as an Aussie, but honestly, that doesn't matter. This match is going to be fantastic overall. It's going to be one of the best matches of the year. I am calling it now. Last major pay-per-view event of the year, one of the best matches of the year. Like, I might be crazy for that, but
You said a little country pride, bro. I thought you were Scottish. Sydney Sweeney Scotland style skibbity toilet on that Ohio Rid with the porno star or whatever. Lyle Fuxer or something.
Oh god. But man, so who do I win in this final? Well,
this match should either go 6 or 7 minutes.
Oh god.
Yeah. I hate myself.
Oh my god.
Oh god, base.
Well, I'm just over here cackling. What the heck? Oh my god.
6. Yeah, you know the rest.
Yeah, you know the rest.
Oh my god.
I think honestly for who I want to win my final pick sort of thing, yeah, I think it's obvious that it should be Kyle Fletcher. I think Fletcher has got everything to be the next face of AEW. Like, he really does. I mean, sure, Ospreay is currently the face of the company, alongside of Swerve and Hangman, which we'll get to those two a bit later. But Fletcher is going to get to that point, and I think this is where we begin that. By having him win the C2. But, this is where things get interesting. Because I think after the match, after it's all said and done, Okada and Fletcher, they both get up. They both have respect for each other. It looks like they're about to shake their hand. But then, lights go out. Ooh, you don't know what it's going to be. Lights are out. Everything's confused. What's going on, sort of thing. Lights come back on. And there is a hooded man in the ring. Okada looks surprised. Fletcher looks surprised. Callis on the outside, he's excited. He takes off the hood and then takes down Fletcher. And that person, that hooded person, is Andrade. Because, folks, apparently Andrade is free from whatever contractual woes he has been experiencing as of late. So now, I think this is where he officially re-debuts in AEW. And he kicks Fletcher out of the Don Callis family. Yeah. Because I think Callis, he's going to be like, whoever wins this match, I don't need him. I think Callis is going to be like, I don't care. You've broken apart my family. I'm kicking your ass out. And so, Fletcher is going to be the one to take that blow. And then Takeshita, he comes down looking like he's going to help Fletcher. And then Rainmaker. Okada takes down Takeshita after everything that's happened, everything that transpired. Okada's being like, fuck the both of you. And pretty much, the Don Callis family officially gains a member in Andrade, but loses members in Fletcher and Takeshita. And I think of course, Takeshita, he's someone who absolutely should be a babyface. He really should. He has proven his worth and everything. And the same thing goes for Fletcher. The fans bloody love him. So it's like, turn the both of them face. Have them go after the Don Callis family. Try and take down the family. And that can be sort of like the story for 2026 before it leads to 2027 with the rise of Fletcher on the top of the main event scene and Takeshita being close second, like in sort of like that top tier sort of thing. It just makes sense. I think it just does. I mean, do you guys think that could make sense?
Yeah, it does, honestly. For storyline purposes, it actually does. The rise of Fletcher is going to be incredible, and he's really earned his worth in AEW. Like, that's a big, big thing for him.
Yeah, and I mean, the Don Callis family, they're gonna have to kick out members eventually, because, like, they've got way too many members, so...
Can we just end the stable in general, please?
Yes.
Please?
Fuck Don Callis.
God.
Dude, and, like, here's the thing. Like, a lot of really
Exactly.
talented wrestlers in the Don Callis family, especially Konosuke Takeshita, Kyle Fletcher, and Josh fucking Alexander, dude. Like,
Yeah.
what the fuck are they doing? Like, I don't know. I'm ready for the Don Callis family to be done and over the fuck with. Because as much as I love Kyle Fletcher, and I think he's got great shit ahead of him, he is being held back a little by the Don Callis family. Because it's Don fucking everyone in the fucking Don Callis family is being held back because it's the Don Callis family. If they were able to branch out, do their own thing, maybe even just start their own stable, but just get away from the albatross around their neck that is Don fucking Phallus.
Yeah.
Fuck Don Callis, dude. Like, not even like, and here's the thing. I'm an ECW fan, right? He was Cyrus. He's never been good. Like, even in ECW. Like, I know his character was supposed, he's supposed to be a fucking TNN executive. He was always dog shit. Like, he was always not great. It wasn't, boo, we hate you, Heat. It was, go the fuck away, Heat. He was always bad as Cyrus and as the fucking Jackal in WWF, as Don Callis. Like, not to mention he's also an assaulter, but that's neither here nor there. Fuck Don Callis, dude. Fucking piece of shit. Piece of shit. And he's not good anywhere. I would rather him go the fuck away and go in a fucking nursing home. Get out of here. You done, son. Fuck Don Callis.
Damn.
Get off my fucking TV screen. I want to drink bleach every time I fucking see him.
Whoa. Well, I mean, you do bring up a good point there with Josh Alexander, how, honestly, yeah, he should have went to WWE. He really should have, but still, goddamn. Well, after all that, I think it's time we get to some championship action. We've got 4 title matches here, and I gotta say, these are gonna be some very good ones. So, I think we'll start things off with a Chicago street fight for the AEW Tag Team Championships, as Fear the Revolt, FTR, Dax and Cash, with Bloody Stokely, taking on, well, the team of Juice Robinson and Austin Gunn, known to everyone as the Bang Bang Gang. You had a better name right fucking there in Bullet Club Gold. It's Bullet Club Gold. Like, it's Bullet Club, but it's gold. What more can you ask for? I'll just refer to them as Bullet Club Gold the rest of this, but
dude, I'm the porno star. I'm part of the Bang Bang Gang. That's fucking Des Druzy for Trucy Skibbity Toilet on Sigma fucking Cindy Sweeney or whatever.
Oh god.
Porno star Bang Bang Gang style, bro. That's a t-shirt.
Yeah.
Thank God we're not monetized.
Seriously though,
you can monetize this.
Oh, seriously though, folks. This is
Yo, I'm on one today, bro.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Just the holidays are the perfect time to have a bit of fun. And this matchup definitely is going to be a lot of fun here, with all the weapons and the plunder and all that good stuff. It is going to be incredible. FTR slowly ruining themselves with Stokely. I'm sorry. What the hell have you done with FTR? And Bullet Club Gold, well, they're Bullet Club Gold. They're awesome. What more can be said about that? So, yeah, Beast, I'll start with you here. What do you make of the Chicago street fight?
Here's the thing. I'm a little apprehensive. I love street fight matches, right? Like any hardcore shit it obviously intrigues me just a little bit. I hate when there's a street fight and they have to shoehorn the name of the town that they're in into the street fight. Like Chicago street fight, Houston street fight, my ass after Taco Bell street fight. Like I really just don't care then because it sounds real contrived. Why not just call it a fucking street fight? Because the name Chicago Street Fight implies that there's a different kind of stipulation than a regular street fight. Like they're going to use Chicago branded weapons. Like somebody's going to hit somebody with a fucking Cubs baseball bat, or somebody's going to take a fucking Black Hawks fucking hockey stick and shove it up some guy's ass. Like, no, they're just going to hit each other with trash cans, put each other through tables, and hit each other with chairs. That's what they do at a fucking street fight anyway. So what's the point of making it a Chicago street fight if they're not going to use some signature Chicago weapons, whatever that would be, which would also be corny as fuck, or if they're, not going to brawl out into the streets of Chicago?
I mean, it could be worse. It could be that one WCW match where it was the San Francisco 49ers match, but there was nothing
don't remind me.
There was nothing to do with San Francisco in it.
Or dude, fuck Vince Russo. Anyway, dude, oh my god, I fucking forgot about that shit with the Scott Hall picture Booker T style. Shit sucked ass. Dude, I like street fights. But when they, shoehorn the name of the town in the street fight, it kind of takes away from it all, because it's the same match every time. It's just in a different arena, and they do the same shit each time. Like, WWE does it too. Like, WWE, AEW, TNA, whenever they do the same, it's just, they have street fights, and they like to call them the name of the town in the street fight, just because the people that are there can be like, ooh, we're from there, we feel special. No, you're not. You're not special. This is a street fight, dude. It's a street fight in your hometown. Grow up. Although, it is still going to be a fun match. I would have the Bang Bang Gang go over because I got 2 words for you. Jay White.
Oh, ho, ho, ho.
And also suck it because this little ho 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 is skibbity toilet. Yeah, we already did that. Anyway, yes, Jay White. I have Jay White returning and helping the Bang Bang Gang win.
Ooh, I like your thinking. That is some good thinking there. Because, we haven't seen Jay White in a little while, so...
Yeah. That's it. I got, Bang Bang Gang going over, and the reason they're going over is because I think Jay White is helping them win, and they're going to win the tag titles, too, which obviously would help Jay White in that, too. Dude, and also, sidebar, why the fuck... This is just me being a little old head. Why the fuck are more stables who are tag teams not Freebird ruling it? I don't get that.
That's a good point.
That's weird to me.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Dark State, when they were fucking NXT tag champs, why the fuck didn't they Freebird rule that son of a bitch? Bang Bang Gang, when they're going to be, they got Ace Austin in their corner now, and if Jay White comes back, why wouldn't they Freebird rule it? Have Jay White and Ace Austin defend it sometime, right? I don't know. Why are more stables not Freebird ruling their tag titles? It just doesn't make any sense to me. And again, maybe that's me being a little bit of an old head, but I feel like that is one rule in wrestling that should be kept always. If it is a stable with 3 or more people and you're the fucking tag team, not the fucking trios champions, the tag team champions 1 and 2, why are you not Freebird ruling it? That just doesn't make any sense to me logistically. I feel like a lot more stables should do that. I don't care what company it is. Any company. Do that shit. It just makes more sense to me. But that's a sidebar. Neither here nor there. Bang Bang Gang going over with Jay White's help. Because Jay White's returning. That's my pick.
Oh, that is some good thinking there. HeelBalor, I'll go with you next. What do you make of the Chicago street fight?
This is basically a match that I'm not really looking forward to. Because, one, I don't care for FTR. The Bang Bang Gang are cool, but, they haven't really done anything in my opinion. I think the belts are staying on FTR because, we haven't seen a certain E and C in a while. And I think they can make their presence known probably at this show. So, I'm going to go with FTR, even though I wouldn't mind the Bang Bang Gang winning at all. But I'm going with the champs to retain.
Yeah, that is some good thinking there for sure. I mean, you brought up a good point there, Beast, there with Ace Austin being involved too. That helps take care of Stoke, cause fuck Stoke, little bitch. But seriously though, like this is gonna be a fine match. This is gonna be like a cool down match after like one of the Continental matches.
Pretty much.
Cause like this doesn't feel exciting. Like, yeah, it's a hardcore match, so of course it'll be fun as such, but it's not gonna be as fun as like some of the other matches we've got. Which
isn't that odd too, to say that a hardcore match, a street fight, is a cool down match?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Like, think about it. Like, all the other matches have really just been one-on-ones with normal rules. This is a street fight, and it's the cooldown you just said, which is odd. Like, doesn't that feel weird to say? Like, it is, though. Like, if you think about it, like, that's odd how they have made it not feel as important, which sucks, because every match on a pay-per-view should feel super important. I do think they could remedy that by having this be a fucking fantastic match. And I hope it is, because goddamn, both teams deserve to have a great match.
Yeah, of course, they should. But this is modern heel FTR taking on against Bullet Club Gold. So, yeah. Yeah, considering the fact that, CNC are probably coming back soon, I do have Fear the Revolt getting the dub. I do have them getting the win. Not to say that I want to see Bullet Club Gold win back the belts, which, please, we need more Bullet Club Gold in our life, and, I mean, now that Ace Austin's involved in Bullet Club Gold, when Chris Bay gets healthy and he can go to AEW, can we please reunite the ABC in Bullet Club Gold? The Golden ABC?
Too bad Chris Bay. I wouldn't mind that. Too bad Chris Bay. Too bad Ace Austin's pretty much just not doing nothing.
Which sucks.
Yeah.
Also, get well soon, Chris Bay.
Oh, yeah.
For real.
Oh, yeah, for sure. But, like, honestly, this will be a fine match. I don't expect it to be, like, crazy, which is insane for a hardcore match, but yeah, I do go Fear the Revolt winning it. So, yeah. But, well, speaking of tag team titles, ooh, this is where it gets to something a little more interesting, but also not at the same time. I'll explain in a second. It is for the women's tag team titles, and is the team of the Babes of Wrath, Holly Cameron and Willow Nightingale, defending the belts against the team of Mercedes Moné and Athena. Why the fuck are you putting Mercedes and Athena together in a team? Don't they hate each other? Don't they have issues with each other?
Now, here's the bigger question. Why is Athena still ROH Women's Champion? Bruh.
This is that can they coexist bullshit.
Yeah, I hate that crap. I don't give a crap. I hate it.
Now, if the last match delivers on every front, this is the cooldown match, unfortunately.
Yeah, folks, this one doesn't really make too much sense to me, but here we are. So, the Babes of Wrath were the ones to win the title tournament. And I don't mind it as such. I mean, because Holly Cameron is fucking awesome.
Cool. It was shocking, I'm not gonna lie. I think everyone had Toni Storm and Mina winning, but it was a pretty good cool surprise to see, the Babes of Wrath getting the win, even though I would have had the Sisters of Sin, but that's just me. But it was pretty cool.
Yeah, like, AEW has really established the women's tag scene very well. Like, they've started off very well, and they're continuing it very well as well. So, yeah. I mean, of course, we got Mercedes looking to get more belts, even though she's finally losing belts. Finally! What we've been asking for months has happened. Sure, we needed to lose more belts, but that's neither here or there. Still, though, it's good to see a start to the downfall of Mercedes here, and you know what? This should be quite an interesting affair. So, HeelBalor, I'll go with you first. What do you make of the women's tag team title match?
I think it should be a fine match, honestly. I think the whole thing, honestly, with the can they coexist thing, it's played out, but I get why they're doing it, but I don't care. I don't care for it. It's just there, honestly. I think, honestly, they're going to have maybe Sasha take the pin. She's going to go more insane and all that, be like, and maybe she might attack Athena out of frustration or whatever, but obviously the Babes of Wrath are going to retain. They just won the tag titles. It'd be completely stupid if they were to give them up already. So the Babes of Wrath are retaining. The big story is obviously if Sasha over here can contain her anger and stuff like that, and her not going insane, which is obviously the downfall has started because of my women's world champion. But we'll talk about her in just a bit probably. But yeah, the whole storyline with with the Babes of Wrath with the tag belts, then you got the story with Sasha and her downfall. That's the big thing heading into it. Pretty much all I got to say about that is just tag champs are going to retain. There you go, Babes of Wrath.
Ooh, interesting there. Beast, what do you make of the women's tag team title match?
It's a shame that, yes, AEW has started off fantastic, and I hate to send the fan bases after each other, and I don't mean to do that with what I say, but they have done a lot better at the start than WWE did with their women's tag division. AEW has been doing great with it. And it's a shame that they started off so good, and they're still doing decent, but then they kind of flounder this match with the whole can they coexist bullshit. Like, it makes it... Doing that, I know their tag division is not shallow, but doing the can they coexist shit between two people who hate each other on a big pay-per-view makes your tag division feel shallow. I don't know. It's strange to me. Within that, though, absolutely the Babes of Wrath are going over 100%. And it's a shame that this might be the actual cooldown match of the show, because I do like everybody in this match. It's just kind of predictable as fuck. It'd be dumb for the Babes of Wrath to lose, especially because Mercedes just started to lose some titles as well. You're starting her downfall. I think the Babes of Wrath are absolutely going to go over, and the whole card looks stacked. Every match, including this one, looks like it will have fun elements. But this one is the one I care the least about, which is a shame. Because again, every match on a pay-per-view should feel important. Say la vie, though, but I got the Babes of Wrath.
Yeah, for sure there. Honestly, this is the kind of match where I feel like I want to bust out my Switch 2 and play some Hollow Knight. Although that hasn't gone the Switch 2 update yet, so... yeah.
Incredibly based Hollow Knight reference. I actually, for Christmas, got a GameCube with Twilight Princess, so I might be playing some of that. Or Wind Waker, because I got that too. Or maybe I'll load up on my PS2 and I'll play a little bit of Tony Hawk's Underground too. We'll see.
Ooh, some good ones there. But seriously, though, this match, it should be alright. I mean, the Babes of Wrath are awesome. I mean, Holly has impressed throughout this year. She has really gone over with the fans so much, especially going into Grand Slam earlier in the year there, and her story with Mercedes. Like, it feels like it's going full circle there for Holly to have that story with Mercedes at the start of the year and to finish it with her at the end of the year. I mean, Mercedes has definitely put her over hard, so... I mean, hey, she helped make new talent. That's some exciting stuff there, folks. Willow is Willow. I don't mind Willow as much compared to other people, but she's there. She's there. Of course, Mercedes is Mercedes, and, well, I am glad to see the storyline downfall beginning, because it makes so much sense now. I mean, now that's happened, she's gonna be losing all those belts. She is gonna be losing all those belts, and I mean, Athena, the forever ROH Women's Champion, nobody can mess with Athena. Nobody can stop Athena. Athena is like the true final boss. Nobody can stop her. Nobody can beat her. Like, anyone who tries to go up against her gets destroyed. Like, she's had more bloody title wins than, like, Okada during his prime sort of thing. It's crazy. Oh, man. Honestly, with this match, I feel like it makes sense for the Babes of Wrath to get the win. It just does, because they just won the belts, and come on, it makes so much sense to give Harley the pin on Mercedes. It really does, so I would do that. But after the match, I think Athena will look at Mercedes and take her out. Because you messed with Athena, now you're going to get it. And I think it's going to lead to some sort of future date sort of match sort of thing. Where it's like TBS title versus ROH women's. And Athena wins the TBS. Because of course she does. It makes sense. It just does. So, yeah, I pretty much have that being the start to the Athena Mercedes sort of match of the belts. I see that being like the start for that. But still, Babes of Wrath absolutely are winning this one. Definitely some good stuff there, but I think this next one, well, some people may consider this match a little bit of a cool down. If you want to do that, then that's your choice, but I wouldn't say that, because this match looks very good. It is for the Women's World Championship, and it is Chris Statlander, the champion, defending against Jamie Hayter. Oh yeah, this is a match people have been wanting to see for a little while. I mean, fair enough. People have been waiting for Jamie Hayter to get her opportunity at the belt. And well, Chris Statlander, she's been doing pretty damn well as champion, so I mean, we are expecting a really good match here. So, Beast, what do you make of the Women's World Championship match?
Saying this would, like, some people considering this a cool down match is a damn shame, and I don't think it is at all. This match is going to slap. I love both of the competitors in this match. I obviously love me some Chris Statlander. I've been a fan of her since she came to AEW in 2020. I love Chris Statlander. She is 2019. Sorry, it's got getting my years mixed up. Hey man, I'm old. Ease up on Grandpa here, okay? Back in my day, all we had was Skibbity Toilet. You know, like
15 miles.
Chris Statlander is incredibly amazing. I think she has been incredibly entertaining when she was from another planet. I think she's incredibly entertaining when she turned heel. I think she's incredibly entertaining now. I have always had a soft spot for watching Chris Statlander wrestle. I do think her being women's champion has allowed her to grow, right? Like, I've never thought that Chris Statlander was the most solid on the mic. Her as world champ, she has really stepped the fuck up, dude. And it has given her a chance to really come out of her shell. I don't think she's Austin on the mic, right? I don't think she's Rock on the mic, but I think she's gotten better. She's not a 10 out of 10 promo, but I mean, when she originally cut promos, I was like, Chris, never talk, please. Like, can you just wrestle? Yeah. But now, dude, I could listen to a promo and actually believe the word she's saying, right? Like, back in 2019, 2020, when she cut a promo, I was like, I'm gonna, like, not pay attention, girl, or, like, I'm gonna, like, go get some food, because, like, I love Chris, but, man, she was not great on the stick. Now, dude, again, I could listen to her cut a promo and I believe the word she's saying. Because she has been given this platform as world champion. She's been able to come out of her shell a little bit, and I really, really vibe with that. And she's so dope. I don't think she should lose yet. Yes, I think she should lose soon, and then, see what she can do on her own without the title again, and see if she can really stay in that main event picture, and then bring her back into the main event scene, and have her hold it for longer. She fucking deserves it, man. She is she is absolutely incredible. And I love Jamie Hayter. Jamie Hayter, I've been a fan of since her start in AEW too. I think her more recent, I don't want to say her more recent character, because there's like when she came back and like she changed her hair and she changed her Titantron, wasn't a huge fan. I liked her more before she got hurt, really. She's fine now. I still like Jamie Hayter and I still love watching her wrestle. I just liked her more back before she got injured, before she went away for a little while. She's still great. She's still awesome. I don't think Jamie Hayter should beat Chris Statlander here. I don't. And I love when Jamie Hayter won the world title. Should not happen here. Chris Statlander should absolutely retain. She should hold it, preferably maybe until All In or All Out, one of the two. And then she should
holds
lose
it forever.
Honestly, based, I would not be mad at that either. I do think she should hold it to either All In or All Out, and I don't know who she would lose it to. Preferably a heel Hikaru Shida, but that's just me.
This man knows me so well, doesn't he?
Hey, man, I'm not just saying that because it's Christmas. I'm saying that because it's fucking for true. I'd love to see that shit.
Please.
And then I would have Chris go on her little singles run without the title and see if she can still hold that main event status. And if she can, which I believe she can, put her back in the main event title picture, man, and have her hold the title for longer. But right now, she should not lose. I got 4 words. I just had a stroke. I have 4 words for you. Chris Statlander, and still.
Oh, definitely some very good thinking there from Base. HeelBalor, I know you are very interested when it comes to this match, so what do you make of the Women's World Championship match?
Jamie Hayter's cool. Don't get me wrong. Jamie Hayter's great. When she was Women's World Champ, I really thought it was a very fun run. Does she deserve a second run? Yes, of course she does. But it's Strap Daddy time. It's Straplander's time. It's been her time. Like I said, I've been waiting for this shit since 2020. And I remember starting the year off, and she wasn't really doing anything. She wasn't. We go to, I think, All In. She was in the Casino Gauntlet. She lost. And I'm like, they're never going to put the belt on her. Never. They're never going to put the belt on her. We reach all out in Canada. And I'm still never forgetting it. One of my favorite moments of the year is seeing her win. Like, I'm never forgetting, man. I still get emotional to this day. Like, that's my girl, man. Like, and to this day, I'm so proud of her. She's about to reach 100 days as champ. And I still can't believe it that she's finally on top. And she fucking deserves this, man. She deserves this moment. And these two are going to go out there and put on a clinic. They're going to go out there and put on a clinic. The storytelling's going to be great. The action in the ring's going to be great. Stat's not losing. She ain't losing. No. If that happens, I'm not going to be happy because when we get to the World Championship match, I'll talk about what I thought after a certain cowboy lost his championship. But we'll talk about that. Don't you worry. But Tony Khan already took one championship away from my fave. Let's not do it again here. Again, Jamie Hayter's cool. I really think she has a lot to go for her, and she's really talented at what she does. She is. It's been time for Stat to become champ. And I'm glad she's holding it. And like B said, when she first started out, she wasn't the best on the mic. I did not care for the original alien gimmick at all. I thought it was trash and garbage. But there's some that, I think it was her wrestling that really captivated me. I'm like, okay, she's got some. She's athletic. She's tall. She's strong. And she's really got something. And, when she returned, she was the one to beat Jade Cargill, basically ending her streak. And then sending her off to WWE and all that stuff. And then, of course, Stat became women's champ this year. It's a full circle moment for me as a big fan. And I think these two are out there and just put on a very, very fun match. Back and forth. I want to get some good action in there. And I can't wait to see what's going to happen. Stat's obviously retaining. And in a perfect world, I would have her go on to break Sheeta's record. That's just me. In a perfect world, which, of course, the world is not perfect, I would have her go on to break Sheeta's record by facing Sheeta. Sheeta defends her long-term streak, her long reign as champion against Stat. And I would have that match. That's just me. I really miss Hikaru Shida as well. Have her come back and be have her against Stat one day again. Just I can't wait for this match. But it's most bad that I get to see my girl in action. Just I'm so proud of her, and I still can't believe she's on top. And every time I talk about her being champ, I just start smiling and I start getting all emotional, like, because it's just a big thing for me as a fan, and I've just been waiting so long for this, and she fucking deserves this, man, and she's really worked hard. Jamie's also worked hard to get back from injury and all that kind of stuff. There's no doubt in my mind they're gonna put a good match, but in the end, you're counting the lights, Jamie. Stats retaining.
Oh, I'll tell you, some good thinking there, for sure. For me, I gotta say, this match, I'm definitely excited for. Jamie Hayter, she's pretty good. She's definitely held her own throughout her time in AEW. And I mean, Chris Statlander at first, I was like, huh? But now, Statlander is one of the best to do it in the company, and she absolutely deserved to have the title run. Pretty much, yeah, I've got Statlander winning. I think it does make a lot of sense for it. I mean, Jamie will get that second title run eventually. She will, absolutely, but not right now. I don't think it's gonna happen right now. I think Statlander probably might hold it till, I guess, the earliest Revolution, the latest All Out. I don't know when, and I don't care when, because, honestly, I don't care who it would be. Well, apart from Mercedes, please not Mercedes, but whether it be Tony or Shida or whoever, I wouldn't mind whoever
No,
it may
Tony. No, Tony. I will have a violent fit if that happens. Oh my god. If that were to, I would have a violent hissy fit if that happened. No.
Oh, trust me, man. I'd be willing to take all that for you. Seriously,
There you go.
Seriously though, I wouldn't mind whatever happens sort of thing, but Statlander's gotta win here. It just makes all the sense in the world. And yeah, it just does.
And she holds it forever. And she never loses. Ever.
So basically like Athena.
Yes. Oh, sure. Oh, actually, I'd have her vacate the belt. I'd have her pull an Asuka and vacate the damn belt after she breaks the record. And then that's why
breaks Bruno's record.
Yes, she can break Bruno's record. That's how long I want to hold it. 2, 3, 5 years. I don't care.
At least that would be a better person to break that record than Roman.
Brother, Bruno held it for 8 years, dude.
Fine with me. I can get 8 years of stat on top. I'm fine with it.
Oh, Lord. But I'll tell you, this card definitely is quite stacked. But this next matchup, it is definitely stacked. Stacked with personalities, that is. Some good, some bad, but oh boy, this one's interesting. It is a fatal 4-way match for the AEW World Championship as the champion, Samoa Joe, defends against Swerve Strickland, Hangman Page, and oh god, he's back.
Your favorite wrestler,
MJF. Man. So pretty much at full gear, the impossible became possible. A lot of us were thinking, oh, Hangman's gonna keep that belt. He really was. But Samoa Joe and the Ups, they had a plan, alright. They had a plan. And they used Hook as their scapegoat to be able to get Joe the gold. And I'd say kind of a similar way to what happened with Jack Perry, how he was kind of scapegoat of his faction sort of thing, so he can come back and help out someone to be able to... Can't believe I'm comparing Hook to Jack Perry here. Sorry, I meant to say Jungle Jack Perry now. God damn, Jack Perry has got so many names.
Audible
JJP.
sigh.
God. I don't know, man.
Yeah. But, I mean, Joe, he's always been pretty damn good. And Joe has stated that this is most likely going to be his last sort of run, I guess. So, pretty much, this might be the last time we see him holding a world title, which is, hey, for the amount of years he has given to the business, hey, giving him one last world title reign ain't bad at all, even if he had to do it from Hangman Page, but, you know, it is what it is. But, well, now we get the continuation of the Swerve Strickland and Hangman Page sort of rivalry. And those two have given us some magic over the years. Then you add in Samoa Joe to the mix. Oh, the chances of it being an incredible match drastic go up. But then someone decided to go out there, sign their little phony contract, and get themselves added to it. So now the chances of this match being good drastic go down. I mean, let's be honest here, folks. When it comes to, like, Max and his little contract here, like, that contract feels like a curse. Because the last person...
You know what?
I mean, the last person who cashed in their contract, well, bad things happened to that person. And you know who that was?
If MJF wins, real quick, if MJF wins, I think Tyler should make a bet. If MJF wins the world title on this show, Tyler should get an MJF tattoo.
Oh my God. Like someone's calf that says salt of the earth.
Somebody clip that. Hold him to it.
Oh, God, folks. That would be my first ever tattoo, folks. So,
Base, get it on your fucking ass cheek, bro.
oh, God. Seriously, though, I mean, the last time someone cashed in their sort of, like, championship contract sort of thing on the men's side, it was Christian Cage, and bad things happened to old Christian Cage when he signed that contract.
Yeah, we don't talk about that.
Even though we all thought he was going to win the belt, but, well...
Which he should have.
But, well, it feels like that contract is going to be a curse. But, still, either way you put it, this match is going to be quite an interesting one. So, HeelBalor, I'll go with you first here. What do you make of the fatal four-way for the world title?
There's so much story heading into this match, it's insane. You got Swerve and Hangman. You got Swerve and Joe. You got Joe and Hangman. You got MJF and Joe. You got MJF and Swerve. You got MJF and Hangman. You got so many people, so much dynamics in this story and in this match. Joe becoming world champion. Again, let me talk about it. I was not happy at all. I was not happy when Heyman was dethroned at the last pay-per-view at all. But they made me happy because here comes my other fave, Swerve, to save the day. So that was cool. He's jacked up. Like, holy crap, what did you take? Did you take some super soldier serum? Like, good God, you are jacked up, Swerve. Holy crap. So he came back, new music, which it's okay. I've gotten used to it. I really do like his original thing. Come on now. It's so cool.
Although his Titantron, new Titantron is amazing.
His Tron is so sick.
His new Tron is base, dude. Like, he should have the new Tron with Swerve when I drive. Like, what the fuck?
That's what gave it away. It was him coming out because I saw the freaking burning house. I'm like, that's Swerve. And I started losing my shit. I'm like, oh, I little said about when Joe on the bell, like they're panning to the stage. I scream out, "You're done, you fat Pillsbury Doughboy! You hear me?" Like I was so pissed off.
That's fucked. Poor fucker. Damn, bro.
I was so pissed off that Joe beat Hangman.
Hey, yo.
I was so mad. I love
hell.
I was so fucking pissed off. I love Joe, but God damn, I was so mad that he beat Hangman. So, and then a few weeks later, here comes the devil, MJF, and oh my God, folks, I got Tyler's reaction on camera, and this was so fun. I'm like, dude, his reaction had me cracking up. He's like, here it fucking comes. Here he comes. Like, the internet troll is coming back, and I'm like just laughing my head off over here. I'm like, oh, jeez.
Yes, folks, that was some of the things I actually said in conversation. Seriously, I couldn't believe it.
Great. He was so mad. But anyways, off of that, I'm looking forward because there's so much story heading into the match. There really is. And you got so many scenarios you can go with. You go with Heyman winning the gold back. You can go with Swerve winning the gold back. Go with MJF winning the gold back. Or you can go with Joe retaining the title. I think the story right here is obviously, with Hangman and Swerve, they're going to come to blows. They've been, of course, allies for the past few weeks. That's going to end here probably because of MJF. And basically, MJF is going to go out there and cause a lot of shenanigans. And MJF also called Swerve P. Diddy, which was, okay, that's a choice. All right, buddy.
Yeah.
Choice indeed.
That was a choice. That was, oh boy.
That's definitely MAGA coded.
Oh boy. What?
That's definitely MAGA coded. Ooh.
Bruh.
Oh
The promo, like seeing MJF back is pretty cool. Like, do they end Joe's reign this soon? He just won it. Do they put the belt at MJF? Nah, I'm gonna go with Joe retaining somehow. I got this feeling that somehow, some way, MJF is gonna cause some friction between Swerve and Hangman, but in the end, they're gonna work together to overcome that, to take MJF out, and then they're accidentally gonna cost each other when they're trying to get to the pin or whatever, and probably Hangman's taking the pin, and I'm going to be even more upset. But I think Joe's winning. He's holding into a Revolution. I think this is his final run on top as world champion. Give him a run, a Revolution until March. Keep the belt on Joe. I think he deserves it. MJF will be fine. Again, that's another casino loss again. But I don't know, man. Something's telling me Samoa Joe is retaining the world championship. So I'm going to go with the Samoan submission machine to retain the AEW World Championship. Samoa Joe.
Ooh, I like your thinking there. And, Beast, what do you make of the Fatal 4-Way for the AEW World Championship?
I agree. This is soap opera as fuck, dude. Like, all the stories involved in this shit, I am very, very much on board for. I love the layers, right? Like a onion Shrek style or a cake. It's not my favorite kind of cake. You know, my favorite kind of cake is. That's crazy. Of just story in this match, dude. I am so here for it. However, even with MJF returning, and I do love me some MJF, I do think when the dust settles at the end of this 4-way, Samoa Joe is going to come out and still be AEW World Heavyweight Champion. I agree with Will, 1,000%. I think Joe is holding it till Revolution. I think that's where he's losing it. I don't know about Swerve, Hangman, and MJF, although I do know all three of those guys are going to be perfectly fine. I don't know who's taking the pin. I can see it maybe being Hangman. Sure as fuck ain't going to be MJF. But all of them are going to be fine. They really are. I can see Joe definitely holding it till Revolution. I think that's where he's going to lose it. I don't know to who. Maybe MJF. Maybe Swerve.
You also got the ops dynamics as well. I'm sorry to cut you in front of you, Beastie Boy, but you also have the ops dynamics as well. They can also come out and be like a standard of like the match stuff. It's Fatal 4-Way, people, and like This is what the second time they've done a Fatal 4-Way in a row with Revolution. Or, I'm sorry, Worlds End. I keep thinking this Revolution, Worlds End, with this show. So yeah, like. I feel like the ops are gonna like come into play with this whole thing. But keep going. Sorry, keep going.
No, you're good, bro. No, I know.
And I mean, don't forget as well, like whoever wins this match, they're going up against Bandito in a few weeks as well.
Yes. Oh my God.
Wait. Oh shit. Okay.
I forgot about that.
Okay.
So yeah, absolutely. I got Joe going over then. I can see Joe and Bandito being absolutely not now that I know that. And I forgot about the ops too. So I totally forgot about the ops. Absolutely, I got Joe going over. However, when the dust settles, the lights go out after the match. And to end the show, I got one last surprise in store.
Oh.
The lights go out. Hear not a peep from the crowd. Commentary's not saying a word. Samoa Joe still standing in the ring, perplexed. And all you hear is, "We bring the boom!" And here comes Big Boom AJ, Big Justice and the Rizzler. And Big Boom AJ starts making out sloppy style with Samoa Joe in the center of the ring. While fucking Big Justice hits the gritty and the Rizzler does the Riz face. And they're making out in the ring while the music's playing. No, I'm just kidding. It's not going to happen. No, Samoa Joe's winning.
Oh my god.
It's not gonna happen. I wish that'd be hot. Anyway, Big Boom AJ and Samoa Joe fanfic coming soon.
We're gonna set shit on Reddit. We're gonna set shit on Reddit.
Yeah, it's for true.
Holy crap.
It's gonna be called "We Bring the Man Boobs." We bring the boobs. We bring the boobs to you. Yeah.
Oh my
Samoan
god.
sloppy sandwich. I don't know.
Yeah, sloppy sandwich based Gibbity Toilet on Sydney Sweetie Scotland Lyle Butcher or whatever. Yeah.
Now I'm reminded about those funny videos saying AEW's been posting up, where it's like the fucking wrestler doing the Santa.
Bro.
And oh my god, there was the Okada one. That was funny. Just like ho ho ho, bitch.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
On that fucking Big Justice go hit the gritty and Big Boom AJ making out with Samoa Joe 6'7" style or whatever with the wrist doing the wrist face. No, that's not gonna happen. That'd be hot as fuck. But
I gotta have Tony Khan come out and do the freaking gritty over the gritty.
Base Tony Khan doing the gritty with fucking Big Justice, dude. That's incredibly base. Dude, Shad Khan comes out and does the Riz face with the Rizzler.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Incredibly base.
Like, what the heck are y'all? The people in the comments were like, what the heck are y'all talking about?
But folks, this is what you expect there on a Christmas episode. Just chaos.
Hey, it's our final episode of the year, folks. So
I mean, it's the last episode of the year, so we can be as chaotic as we need to be.
I am a chaos gremlin.
I think also with Joe winning the title was pretty shocking. I'll give it that. Going into the last pay-per-view, you had like, hey, man's going to retain. No, they didn't pull that. The shocking was Samoa Joe. I think it's also because of the fact that he's already hinted that he's going to retire, which again, everyone's retiring. AJ Styles, John Cena just retired. Freaking, Okada, not yet. Tanahashi's retiring in a few weeks. I'm gonna fucking cry at that. Everyone's retiring. And, Joe getting this last run on top. It's pretty cool. And, yeah, have him hold it till Revolution. Please, I'm down for it. And MJF will be fine. Like, again, it's another casino gauntlet wasted. Just get rid of the concept. Just get rid of it at that point. Just be done. They won't do that. But Joe holding the belt is pretty cool. Yeah,
speaking, excuse me, I started dying. Speaking, hey man, the thought of fucking Big Boom AJ and Samoa Joe making out sloppy wet kiss style got me feeling some type of way over here, man. Started dying, started choking on the fucking we bring the boom. Anyway, speaking of Tanahashi retiring, Tylor, I announce to our fine viewers out here what we have coming down the pipeline as we wrap up the episode?
Well, hang on. I haven't given my sort of predictions.
Oh yes, hey man. Well, hey, man, I got sidetracked with all the hot West sloppy kiss style, bro. You gotta talk about Big Boom AJ and Samoa Joe making out. That's what you gotta do.
And then Big Boom AJ is gonna fucking, they're gonna bring the bell, and after the kiss, he's gonna pin Samoa Joe become world champion.
While making out with him, based.
Well, to be honest, when it comes to this Fatal 4-Way, I don't think it's going to be as chaotic as Beast described, but I think what we are going to see is a very good match, and to be honest, folks, it is going to be pretty crazy. I mean, you've got Hangman, who just lost the belt in shocking fashion, but, I mean, I wasn't sure if he was going to win it, sort of thing, but you know what? Hey, I don't mind Joe being the champ again. You got Swerve Strickland coming back out of nowhere, surprising everyone, and now just...
like an RKO.
Now pretty much is back in the main event scene, where he belongs, of course. You've got MJF coming back, which is my worst nightmare, but you all know what I have to say about MJF, so I won't go much further on that. But what I will say is that, Jesus Christ, that this is... MJF being ad ruined my excitement for the match, but you know what? That's just me on that. I don't like MJF at all, so what do you expect? And of course, you got Samoa Joe, who's looking to have one last world title run, which, I mean, one last run before you retire. Damn straight deserved it. And yeah. So honestly, I think whoever wins this, it's Joe. It's gotta be Joe. I think it just makes all the sense in the world for Samoa Joe to win. Not only because it continues to establish like a curse on the Casino Gauntlet so that whoever eventually breaks the curse of the Casino Gauntlet, that could be a much larger moment. Because I feel like that could be a great story, just like the curse of the Gauntlet type deal. But as well, it makes sense for Joe to hold on to the belt for a little bit longer. Like, it just does. Who would beat Joe? I honestly wouldn't have a clue, but I'm excited to see where this goes. But, oh man, folks, World's End is going to be an incredible show. It really is. And well, as Beast was saying just before, we've actually got some big news, because, well, this is the last edition for this year. But next year is going to be very exciting, because I think we might be starting the year big. Wouldn't you say, Beast?
Oh, absolutely, man. Next year, 2026, our first podcast of the new year, we will be discussing, and it was only fitting because when John Cena retired, we had to talk about John Cena. And now, as the John Cena of New Japan Pro Wrestling hangs up his boots, Hiroshi Tanahashi, we have to talk about Tanahashi's last match. And not just his last match, since it's on Wrestle Kingdom, we will be talking Wrestle Kingdom this January for the first time, our first episode of the new year, and our first time ever talking about New Japan Pro Wrestling on the Losers Lounge.
That's right. Surprise!
Yeah, I am so excited about this. I've made a promise to the guys and everybody, pretty much, that for next year, we wanted to talk more shows, like more major events from more companies, because, let's be honest, there is a whole world of wrestling that we haven't really fully discussed about. So next year, we are going to make it our mission to not just talk about what the major companies are doing, what WWE, NXT, and AEW are doing, but we will also be making sure to tell you guys about the cool stuff going on across the wrestling industry, whether it be TNA, New Japan, maybe ROH if we're really down for it, but pretty much, we will make sure to discuss whatever we can, because...
And Wrestle Kingdom is just the start, ladies and gentlemen, because after Wrestle Kingdom, and it's not just going to be a 2026 thing. Oh, no, this is indefinitely into the future. We talk about whatever the hell we want to, man, because Wrestle Kingdom's just the start. We can talk about TNA pay-per-views. We can talk about ROH if we wanted, and maybe even down the pipeline, we could be talking about independent wrestling promotions such as Game Changer Wrestling, GCW, and Major League Wrestling, MLW.
MLW.
Heck, maybe if you guys want, I could even discuss some stuff from across Australia, too, if you guys might be interested. Because, like, there's some major companies around here that I think more people should be talking about as such. And as I've said, there's a whole world of wrestling that we really want to discuss about, folks. So 2026 is going to be a huge year for the podcast. More events, more stuff to talk about. We are so excited and we cannot wait. So, right, would you guys like to do the whole outro thing, or would you guys like me to do it this time?
I'll do if you want me to.
I was going to say, I would recommend Will do it because it's another year in the Losers Lounge. Gotta have the OG of OGs wrap up the year.
All right. Well, HeelBalor, I'll let you go for it.
Well, I'll let you two do along with me if y'all want to. Like, this has been a wild year for the podcast. New members, obviously. And with these two here, it's been an incredible ride. It's almost been 10 years since myself and Christian have been doing this, which is insane, because next year's going to be 9 years since the Losers Lounge became a thing, which is insane to think about. Holy crap. But when we reach 2027, it's going to be 10 fucking years. And here we are with Beast Mode 9000 and Ty Lore. freaking, it's insane. And I wouldn't have a better crew, a better group of losers to hang out with. It's just been incredible. And we love you guys. The stuff we've been doing for these past years has been great. This year's been insane for the Losers Lounge, and it's only going to get better. And yeah, I wouldn't ask for anything better, man. I love wrestling. I love talking about my friends, all like that, just chatting. The fact we're doing some new things we've been trying to do for these past few years. We've been trying to, do branch out to different companies, stuff like that. But here we are finally doing it, and it's surreal. We're going to go out there and see what's out there in the wrestling world, and hope you're all along with us for the ride. Of course, I am the OGs of OGs, and these are my buddies here, Beastfoot 9000, Tylor, on the heelest of Balors. Thank you all for an amazing 2025. We will see you all in 2026 when we talk Wrestle Kingdom and the retirement of the ace Hiroshi Tanahashi. We will see you all next one. Please do sweep the live down below. Subscribe if you just let this one. Follow at Twitter HeelBalor, Instagram HeelBalor YT. Follow the fellow losers as well, and subscribe to all of us and all that stuff. You know how it is. We're the losers. This is our lounge. And one more thing. Happy holidays. Merry Christmas. Stay safe out there. The losers will see you all in the new year. Thank you all for an incredible 2025. Cheers, sweet, and peace out.